Welcome back to USA News Hub, your trusted source for breaking stories, sports highlights, and the biggest updates from around the world. Stay tuned, because we bring you the news that matters, fast and fresh. Live updates. Amanda Anisimova conquers Zhang in the third round. Beijing results. Beijing takeaways. Epic tiebreak pushes Anisimova into round of 16. Amanda Anisimova survives an epic tiebreak to reach the round of 16. In Beijing, the China Open once again served up a reminder of why tennis can be one of the most dramatic spectacles in sport. Amanda Anisimova, the 23-year-old American and current world number 4, produced a thrilling victory against China's Zhang Shuai, winning 7-6 in an epic first-set tiebreak before storming through the second set 6-0. On paper, it looks like a straightforward result. But anyone who watched that first set knows this was no routine win. It was a battle of grit, resilience, and nerves, where both players had their chances and both felt the weight of the moment. The story of this clash can be summed up as a game of two very different halves. The first set was an absolute marathon, stretching over 63 minutes. In contrast, the second set was a runaway show of dominance, with Anisimova sweeping 6 straight games in just under half an hour. For Zhang Shuai, this match was a test of physical and mental strength. The Chinese veteran, who had enjoyed a quarterfinal run here last year that reignited her singles career, admitted after the match that she wasn't feeling fully healthy. Even so, she came out firing, winning 8 of the first 10 points and racing to a 5-3 lead. The home crowd roared with every winner, sensing a possible upset against a top 5 player. But that's when Anisimova showed why she's become one of the most feared competitors on tour. Facing the brink of dropping the opening set, she dug deep, reeling off 3 consecutive games to push it into a tiebreak. The tiebreak itself will be remembered as one of the highlights of this year's China Open. At one point, Anisimova led comfortably by 6-2 and even 5-1. But Zhang refused to fold. Time and again, she clawed back set points, saving 5 in total. On the other side, Anisimova herself had to stare down 4 set points against her. The drama escalated with every point. Zhang leaned on her consistency, working Anisimova side to side, while Anisimova trusted her biggest weapon, that fierce, fearless forehand. The crowd was holding its breath as the score ticked past 7-7, 9-9, and then 11-11. Finally, at the 12th opportunity, Anisimova produced the shot that broke Zhang's resistance. A forehand too heavy, too precise for Zhang to control, set up the chance, and moments later Anisimova lashed a clean down-the-line winner to seal the set, 13-11 in the tiebreak. It was a fist-pump moment. The kind of statement shot that says, "I'm here to stay." After such a draining opening, the second set was almost anticlimactic. Zhang's energy reserves seemed to run out. With her movement limited and errors creeping in, she struggled to keep pace. Anisimova, by contrast, looked liberated. Having survived the pressure cooker of the first set, she swung more freely, striking winners off both wings and dictating rallies with authority. In just 24 minutes, she raced to a 6-0 finish, completing the 1 hour and 27-minute victory. It was her second consecutive year reaching the round of 16 in Beijing, cementing her consistency at the WTA 1000 level. After the match, Anisimova acknowledged the challenge Zhang posed, while also reflecting on her own resilience. "I was really happy with how I was able to fight my way through it and find my rhythm there," she said. She didn't hold back in her praise for Zhang either, calling her an amazing player and a great athlete. These comments reflect the mutual respect between the two players. For Anisimova, it was a reminder that even when her opponent is not at 100%, she still has to earn every point. And for Zhang, it was proof that she can still push the very best, even when not at her physical peak. For Anisimova, this wasn't just another win on the stat sheet. Matches like these build character and momentum. In Grand Slams and major tournaments, the ability to survive a brutal first set and then close out the match decisively is a hallmark of champions. The win also keeps alive her push for valuable ranking points as the season nears its end. Already a 2-time Grand Slam finalist, Anisimova continues to sharpen her game for bigger battles ahead. For Zhang, despite the defeat, there were positives. She once again proved her competitive fire, especially in that tiebreak where she fought off so many set points. The Beijing crowd, as always, appreciated her effort, standing firmly behind their home star. This match also highlights one of the beautiful paradoxes of tennis. The scoreboard may show a straight sets victory, but the story beneath reveals layers of drama, tension, and emotional swings. The 7-6-11 opener was effectively a full match in itself, with twists and turns that could have gone either way. And once again, it was a reminder of how fragile momentum can be. 1 point, one forehand down the line, one small shift in body language can change the course of an entire contest. For the fans in Beijing, they witnessed both a gladiatorial first set and a display of dominance in the second. Two very different but equally compelling sides of tennis. Amanda Anisimova's 7-6-11, 6-0 triumph over Zhang Shuai will be remembered as a showcase of her resilience and shot-making flair. The epic tiebreak was a test of nerve, and her ability to prevail there allowed her to run away with the match. Beijing. Scores, draws, order of play. The 7-6-11, 6-0 win for Anisimova was a match of two halves, against a determined opponent who admitted afterwards that she wasn't 100% well physically. An epic first set gave way to a dominant second set performance by the two-time Grand Slam runner-up, with the 1 hour and 27-minute win putting her through to the round of 16 for the second straight year. "I was really happy with how I was able to fight my way through it and find my rhythm there," Anisimova said afterwards while praising Zhang as an amazing player and great athlete. Breaking down the first set epic, the opening set clocked in at 63 minutes on its own, and saw both players have a plethora of chances. Zhang, a quarter-finalist last year in an effort that resurrected her singles career, raced out of the gates by winning 8 of the first 10 points, and led 5-3 later on. 2 points from falling behind, Anisimova came alive and won 3 straight games, parlaying that momentum into leads of 4-0, 5-1 and 6-2 in the ensuing tiebreak. In all, 9 set points came and went for the two players from there, 5 for Anisimova and 4 for Zhang. But Anisimova's forehand made the difference in the end. At 11-11, she struck one that was too big for Zhang to handle, and the world number 4 fired a winner down the line to finally end the set. Amanda Anisimova overcomes Zhang Shuai in a thrilling China Open match, winning 7-6-11, 6-0. An epic first set saw both players with numerous chances, with Anisimova eventually prevailing. Anisimova advances to the round of 16 for the second consecutive year. Thank you for watching USA News Hub. If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you never miss our latest news stories.